class, we discuss the list methods, list and list comprehensions. See, what are the list methods? In this class, we will see in list methods with example. Append. What are the list methods? Append, just add an element to the end of the list. Extend. The present list should be extended into another list. For example, xz. X is already having some elements. Now I'm taking z. Z equal to, here also some elements 1, 2 like that. So what is the x dot extend z and x dot extend z. So this z is adding this z is extended to x list. Now, for example, here some elements like 7, 6, like this. So 1, 2 is added this x dot extend. Okay, we'll see my example now. Insert also. What is the insert? Insert an item at the defined index. So our element should be inserted at so and so position. Like I want to insert x of 3. So x of 3 position. Now I am right to indexing. Used to insert an item at a so and so position. So insert an item at the defined index. Yeah, x of 3 equal to 9. Here I am right. X of 3 equal to 9. So x of 3 position 9 is inserted. Remove an item from the element. Next function is the remove. Then remove an item from the list. Pop. So remove and return an element at the given index. Whatever the indexing, just a pop of 2 or pop of 3. 3 contain 9. 9 will delete it and return that index. Clear. Clear means it's remove all element from the list. Indexing. What do you mean by the index? So return the index of the first matched item. So for indexing of 1, what is the one? Indexing of 1 that contain the 6, 0, x of 0, x of 1. So indexing x of 1. Count the number of items passed an argument. Sorting order. Okay, reverse the order of item in the list. Copy, return a copy of the list. See my example. All this one, we'll see example now. This one. Yes. First one. Now I am taking the list of elements. What is the x? X contain the elements. How many elements? Total 5 elements. $10, $20, $30, $40, and then $10. Now, what is the name of this one? Name of the list is x. X of, this is the indexing. X of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4. These are all the indexing. Right, see, first one. What is the first thing? Now print x. So all elements are printed 10, 20, 30, 40, 10. Next one, x dot append of 50. What is the answer, ma? This line. First case, it is printed the 10, 20, 30, 40, 10. What is the next one? What is the next one? X dot. X is a list that contains 5 elements. X dot append of 50. What is it? What is the output of this one? Anyone say this? What is the append? What is the append function works? Yes. Just tell me, what is the answer for that one? X is a list that contains 5 elements. Now I am write X dot append. Append is a method. Append of 50. What is the result?
50 will be added to the list.
Yes, 50 is added at the end of the list. Okay, append. It is which is added. Up to this point, it is a list, but 50 is the adding. So print X. Now printing all these elements like this. Print these elements. Okay. Now next, print here. Observe that count function. Count of 10. What is the count of 10? How many tens there? How many tens?
2.
2 tens. So here this is a list is a X, indexing of 0. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Now write X dot count of 10. What is the count indexing? How many? What is the count at indexing 0? Is also 10. At the fourth level also 10. So now two tens. Now here printing X dot count 10. 10 how many times repeated in X? 2 times. Now the output will printed to 2. Is it clear? How many times? How many times the 10 is repeated? Count in X. How many times 10 is repeated? That is in 2 times. The indexing is 0 and 4th position. Next, print index. Index means indexing of 30. What is the index of 30? What is the indexing of 30? Yes, that is also indexing is 2. 0, 1, 2 position, that is a 30. For example, 40 indexing is a 3. 10 indexing is 4. 50 indexing is a 5. Like that. So what is the 30 indexing? 30 indexing is a 2. So now 30 indexing is 2. Now printing the 2. Next one, insert. Insert, listen carefully. Insert is a function and method. Second, indexing of 2. What is in existing 30. So now which is replaced at 123. Now here the output is print X. So what is the second position? First one is 0 position is a 10. Next 1 position is a 20. What is the second position? Second position is at present it is a 30. But now it is printed to 123. So 30 is replaced with 123. Next elements are as it is 40, 10, 40, 10, 50. Next, print X. So second indexing position 123 is replaced. So 123 is replaced at second indexing. Get it? Next one. Remove. So remove is the function. Remove 30. In 30 is existed in a list. Print X. So now 30 is not existed. So 30 is not existed. If you have existed, that it should be removed. Next, pop of 3 position. What is the pop of 3? Third position, what is the element? At present, we have the elements like this. We have a element. The element name is a X. Starting is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what I am deleted here? Pop of 3. What is the third position? Third position indexing of third that contain the 40. Now this element is removed. What is the result? 10, 20, 123, 10, 50. For example, pop of 4. What is the pop of 4 element? In case if I am deleted pop of 4, what is the pop of 4? Fourth indexing, that element is a 10. 10 is removed. So here indexing pop of 3, pop of 4, pop of 5 like. So that position element has to be removed. Clear ma? This one pop. Right. Under print x, what is the present values? Now take z. Z equal to 80, 70, 90. Print z. Z means that is a 80, 70 and 90. Now print z. Okay. X dot extend of z. X dot extend of z. What is the present value of x? 10, 20, 123, 10, 50. But x dot extend of z. Z means which is adding at the end of the x list. So 50 after 50, 80, 70, 90. Get it or not? What is the value will printed ma? Print x means x is extended to z values also. What is the z value? 80, 70, 90. 80, 70, 90. So these values are also extended to x. Next, print x. X dot sort. Sort of reverse equal to true. Sort means reverse. If you write reverse equal to true, that is printed in increasing order, like taken as a decreasing order. What is the first element? What is the top element? 123. Next decreasing order. What is the next decreasing order? Next top element 90. Next top element 80. Next top element 70. Next one 50. Next one 20. Next 10, 10. Like this. It is printed in this line. If you write sort x dot sort reverse equal to true, the values are printed in decreasing order. First means it is lowest to highest. The values are printed. Now print x. So the value are printed to decreasing order. First to print the highest value and low like this. Next take reverse. If you take as a reverse, reverse the element. Reverse. What's the reverse? It is in increasing order. The x will printed in increasing order. Just reverse of these elements. What are the reverse of this? Reverse of these elements. What's the reverse of 10, 10? This is in increasing order. Like if you write x dot reverse equal to print x, which is printed in reverse order. Clear? See. Right. This is the element output of this one. First printed x. X is 10, 20, SIMA. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10. Now this one printed first print x. Printing x. First one. Next one. Right. Next one. X dot append of 50. So at the end, adding the 50. So this is print x. Count of 10. How many times 10 is repeated? 2 times. What are that? In 0th position and the 4th position. So 2 times 10 will have. Next, indexing of 30. So index of 30. What is the index of 30? So index of 30 position is, this is 0, 1, 2. Indexing of 30 position is 2. Now printed the 2 also. Next, x dot insert second position. What is the second indexing position? This is a 0, this one is a 1, 2. So second position now inserted to 123. Now replace 30 with 123. Print the x. So now print x. Get it or not? Next, remove 30. So is it existed in x contain 30? No, x contain 30 there. Okay, remove this 30. remove 30 and display the values. So remove. Next one is a pop of indexing third position. So pop of third position. What is the third position? What is the third position, man? 0. This one is a 0, 1, 2, 3. So this one, man. In above list, what is the third position? 40. Now 40 is removed and display the values. What are the remaining values? 10, 50. Right. Pop of third position is removed. Pop of 3 means 40. 40 is removed. Next, z equal to 80, 70, 90. Now printed that, print z. So print the z value 80, 70, 90. Now extend. X is extended to z values. What is the x up to this part? It is a x. Now z is adding to extended. Z is adding to x. 80, 70, 90. Next, print x. So these values are printed. Sorting. See, this is very important. X dot sort reverse equal to true. If you write like this, then the values are printed. In x values are printed in non-decreasing order. 123, 90, 80, 70, 50, 20, 10, 10, like this. Non-decreasing order. Decreasing order. The values are printed in descending order. Next one, take reverse, x dot reverse. So x values are printed in assigning order. If you write x dot reverse, which is printed in assigning order. So these are all the functions we are used in methods or functions. Okay, ma? Used in list. Okay, ma? Any doubts regarding this? Yes, write down, ma. One by one method you are right, and with corresponding output also you know down. Any doubts, ask me, I clarify your doubt. It's completed, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Right. See, ma, again we see the list compensations. Once again we discuss ma last concept of list compensation. See here two examples. No? First one. What is the list compensations? See here. That is a short form you write to the CM syntax, shortest form, shortest syntax. List comprehension offers shortest syntax when we want to create a new list. When we want to create a new list based on the values of the existing list. So based on the existing list, what is the existing list? Here fruits is the existing list. Now we want to create it as a new list. Create a new list based on the values of the existing list. But finally we have write as a shortest form. What is the shortest form? This line. This is a line we have write into the shortest form. Okay, the above code is a both are, if you run the both functions here, this one now, first one and second one, if you run that, both are give the same results. Both are give the same output. But here, second one, observe that the second one will contain the shortest code or shortest syntax. Shortest syntax, we offer a shortest syntax. Just list comprehension, we have write as a shortest form. Just what is that? Here for X in fruits, like this line is right into that. Next one, conditions also here right. Within this condition is also right. And this is the default append X. This is default to adding the X dot append. Once these are all the over, X will assign to the new list. Finally, I am printing the new list. So actually, this is the definition. My list comprehension offers a shortest syntax or shortest form when we want to create a new list based on values of the existing list. So these are all the existing list is a fruits, new list is a new one. Based on this one, you write the shortest form here. So this is the list comprehension. This is the most advantageous. So because of we have to reduce the n number of lines here. So when you are using the list comprehension methods, you have to reduce the number of lines. Okay, write down the list comprehension. Example. First one. Here, see. So here observe that two examples. No? First one is a list comprehension method. First one, this one is a list comprehension method. And the second one is a normal method. So here, when you use a normal method, it has to occupy the 4 number of lines. Now, first one, the comprehension, it is write a shortest syntax. When you create a new list based on the existing values. What is a new list? New list is a here now. What is a new list? New list is a P, small p. So what is the existing list that will taken as a 1 to 10 numbers? The existing list range function that contain 1 to 10. Now 1 by 1 value which is assigned to the here. Take 1 by 1 value and then which is assigned to small. And then this value are assigned to X. Now print the X. But other than this, how to write? First create a list, X list. Now p small p, that is existing list that takes from 1 to 0 to 9. That is the existing list. The new list, create a new list based on the existing list. So now here the existing list is there. This one, my range function, that is 0 to 9. The X is a new list. This one is adding 1 by 1 to X and print the X. But here observe that we have to focus on list comprehension method other than a list, second one. So this is a method this is out of list comprehension methods. This is not a list comprehension. Out of. Here. First one. No? Now taking the values. What is the output of this one? Now take the 1 by 1 value, and then that value will assign to P, and that is assigned to X. Print the X. So here printing the values from 0 to 9. 0 to 9. That is stored in X list, X, and then finally print the X values. Now second one also works the same thing. Second example is also works the same thing. Now if I remove the commented line, see, observe that output of this one. This is also do the same work, but without using list comprehension first one, and second one without list comprehension. There is a difference. First one and second one. Yes. What do you write here, ma? So first one and second one. Print X, you are right outside of the loop. Now both are get the same results. But a previous case, I'm write the print in inside of a loop. That's why I'm getting in each and every iteration. I get the values. See here, first one 0, first iteration 0 1 0 2 0 1 2 3 0 2 3 0 2 4 0 2 5 6 7 8 9. Each and every iteration it should be repeated. But now this case I am write the out of the loop, I am write the print statement. So this case both are printing. Observe that both are printing the same. But first one is a list comprehension method. Second one is that is not using the list comprehension method. General thing. You are right. Okay. Note down. No? Okay. Okay. Ma. Send it now. I will see now. Okay. Two zero one. 201. Yes. Any doubts, ma? Right. Now see, ma. Next second example. Second one. Ma. See here. If you write here, ma, for loop for existing list. What is the existing list? Existing list is a P, and P into P. This is a new list. Now I'm creating a new list, that is P into P. Existing list is P, that is taken from 0 to 9. In the second y is also list variable. The existing list is a Q that range taken from 10 to 20. What is the condition? The number is percentage 2 equal to 0. So it is a even number. In case if it is true, then print the Q into Q. So that is adding the new list. Otherwise, it is not added the Q list. Now P. So 0 to 9, ma, taking 1 by 1 number. First take as a 0. So 0 into 0, 0. Next 1 into 1. Next 2 into 3, and so on like that. It's repeated. Or otherwise, we can print action mark. So this is the action part. Now write a P plus P also you can write here. 0, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2 4, 3 plus 3, like this up to it is printed to 9 to 9. What is the 9? 9 plus 9, that is 18. In second example, Q, take as Q range taken from 10 to 20. First initially 10, 10 to 19, taken as in 10 to 19. 10, 10 percentage 2 equal to 0, to Q. 10 into 10. Now printed the 100. And so on like that. Next 12. 12 into 12, 124. 12 into 12, 140. Next 14 into 14. Next 16 into 16, 18 into 18, like this. So this is a example you consider the list comprehension. Write down, note down these examples also. You can write anything here, not only even number, odd numbers. I want need odd numbers. Then not equal to, you write not equal to. Then this time it's this is works for odd number. So 11, 11 into 11, 13 into 13, like this. 15, next 17. Okay, based on these conditions, if this condition is true, that time only for adding the list to new list. You are creating list as a Q into Q. What is the existing list? Q. The taken values from 10 to 19. What's the condition? If satisfied this condition, the value is added to the new list. Otherwise, it's not added. If not have a condition, directly the values, first case. If value is 0, 0 plus 0. Next value is 1, 1 plus 1. Here, there is no condition. But second case, we have to check the conditions also. Clear, ma? Completed, ma? Right. Next one, tuple. List comprehension is over. Next one, tuples. See here, what is the definition of tuple? A tuple is a sequence of immutable Python objects, immutable container data types. Okay, ma, data types are two types, container data type. List is comes under mutable, but tuple is comes under immutable. So now the elements, we don't have changes. Okay, so tuples are sequences just like list, similar properties of list, except the difference. What is the difference here, ma? Here tuples use parentheses and list uses the square brackets. So list uses the square brackets, whereas list use square brackets, and the tuples use the parentheses, left parentheses. Tuples use parentheses, whereas list use square brackets. See some examples on some introduction how to declare the tuple. See. Some examples on tuple. See here, no? I think this is the way we have declared the tuple now. First one, x equal to, we write x equal to parenthesis, left parenthesis and right parenthesis. Now it is acting as a tuple. Print x, type of x, length of x. This is the first case. You have to define the tuple. Second, y is the one object. Print y, type of y, and length of y. This is the second way we have to declare the tuple. Either we can use first way or second way. X is also a tuple, y is also a tuple. Before parenthesis, we write keyword as a tuple. So now the y is acting as, the y object is acting as a tuple, or otherwise x equal to parenthesis. Now x is act as a tuple. So both cases, either use either first one or second one. Anyway, we can declare the tuple. Now third way also we can declare like this. Third way. What is the third way? Z equal to 10, 20 without given any braces. That is also considered as a tuple. Yes, write down, write down this one. First example now. P is taken as a duplicate elements, that is also supported, and Q will taken as a different data types. Now the tuple will support a different data types, and R which contain the duplicate elements. Now which is supported to duplicate elements also. Yes, ma. Write down this. Yes, ma. Completed. Now see the output of this. Yes, first one. This is the length was initially defined as a parenthesis. Tuple, data type is a tuple. Its a length is a 0. Okay. Now see ma, second type. This is the second declaration. Print y. Type it is a tuple. What is the length? That is also 0. Next, z equal to 10, 20 without giving any braces. This is the third way of declare the tuple. So print z, that values are 10, 20. It is taken as a tuple without given any brackets. That defaultly take for a tuple data type. Next, length of z. What is the length of z? That values as 2 elements. Now it is printed to 2. Next, print the p. That's the content. This duplicate elements also 10, 10, 20, 20. 10 is repeated in 3 times. Next, different duplicate elements also supported. Next one is a different data types: integer, float, boolean, and string. And duplicate elements also. Last one, 4 ones and 2. So supported to duplicate elements also. Same data type, different data types, and supported to duplicate elements also. Come back to here. Sigma list. Okay, create a tuple. How to create a tuple? TUP1. This is a name of a tuple, object name of a tuple. What I'm writing now? First one is a string physics. Second one is a chemistry. And 1997 it is a integer. 2000 is also integer. And the second type is a type 2 object, that is also tuple data type. Now I declared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So which is assigned to tuple. Just example now. See here. What is the basic tuple operation? Length of, see here now, Python expression. If I write like this, length of tuple, length of the symbol left parenthesis and right parenthesis. Within that I am write as a 1, 2, 3. So what is the result? It is in length is, what is the length of that one? Length of that 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we have declared as a 3. And we have write like 2 tuples concatenation. 2 tuple, second one take as, first one is also first tuple, and second one is a yes, no, that is also tuple. I want to concatenate these two, 1 plus 2. So what is the one? First one. Concatenated. So 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. Now here adding the concatenation of 2 tuples. Concatenation, not adding. Both tuples are concatenated. Next, here within tuple I am write like this: hi, comma. This is repeated in how many times? 4 times. Repetition. So star means it is a repetition. Okay, ma? How many times this string is repeated in? This string is repeated in 4 times. Now which is repeated in 4 times. Repetition. Yes. Next tuple operation is 3. 3 in tuple. So 3 in is a membership operator. In, not in. Now 3 is existed in tuple. Yes. So now display the true. This is a membership operator. Now tuple here, observe that x in only a single tuple. Here I am taking as a one tuple only. 1, 2, 3. This is a tuple only. Now this 1, 2, 3 tuple is assigned to x. Print x. What is the x? X will be printed as a 1, 2, 3 1. So it is a iteration. First one. X in take as a first one. First one will contain 1, 2, 3. Like these are all the operations, list operations. So now take basic tuple operations. What are the operations? Finding a length, finding a concatenation, repetition, membership operators are iterations. Write it, ma. Basic operations on tuple. Is clear, ma? Any doubts regarding this?